In fact, as an organization, as Malawi Congress of Trade Unions, we are using the tripartite structure, which actually consists of the employers, government, and ourselves, to discuss such issues. Because these issues are very important in nature. Because conflict can happen in any country. There is no choice. So because of that, what we have been doing as a labor movement is to actually discuss with the governments and employers using what we call collective bargaining, in every term. Yeah, so that at least there is a way of mitigating a crisis if it comes, whether there is a conflict or a disaster. So we have actually been asking governments to come up with plans, preparedness, plans to make sure that when that crisis actually comes, what do we do with that crisis? And how do we prevent it? Yes, so we need to have mitigation plans together with our social partners, the government and the employers, and this is exactly what we are doing. Yeah, because I know in the past, in the near past, we had some disasters in terms of rainwater, disasters, washing away, some areas, and some people were displaced. Yeah, but because of the plan that was there, then these people were actually protected. Yes, but what we have been emphasizing on is the prevention of these crises, and this is why we have been negotiating for the preparedness plans to make sure that when such a crisis comes, what do we do as Malawi? In fact, on that one, we are making sure that as employees and government together with the employers, we adhere to the ILO fundamental principles at work in order to achieve decent work. Because we still believe that even after somebody has been displaced, he still needs or she still needs that decent work. So how do we do it? What we do is actually to discuss with the government and the employers to put in place measures of actually preserving this decent work, despite somebody being displaced, whether someone is a refugee. I remember that in some years back we had some refugees from Mozambique because there was a conflict there. We had learned from them, from these refugees, that definitely they lacked better employment. Yes, so because of that, I think that one was a wake-up call for us to say, no, at least we need to get prepared when such things actually happen. So what I'm trying to say here is that we as a labor movement, our duty is to make sure that the government and the employers are following the fundamental principles of decent work at every level, whether somebody is a refugee, whether somebody is displaced, but we believe that we need to follow that one. And that is the only way we can also, uphold ourselves to the norms of this, recommendation that we are about to adopt at the ILO right now, this 71 of 1944. Yes.